be really good for this. I cannot wait.
So we're gonna be starting off with the Tetris players or the Puyo players first?
So since it's doubles, we're actually just going 2v2.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My bad.
So
Let's
there
do
goes.
this.
They're gonna get to their team select.
Alright, no love for blue or yellow. I see how it is.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
My favorite color just thrown to the wayside.
Alright, and if you guys have not seen, Amie's like a connoisseur of these weird openers.
Yeah, I was about to comment, like, do you have any idea what that opener was?
I actually forgot the name of it. I knew it at one point when I was commentating Amie's gameplay. That just escaped my head. I was here playing tournament for a minute. But Amie herself is the reason why I've learned that several different openers actually do exist that I just would not have looked into otherwise.
You mean there's more than just TKI?
Yeah.
What? No way.
But yeah, Anameru unfortunately got knocked off, I believe, by an early chain from Schoell. Now Schoell popping pretty powerful 3-chain here, cheesing up Amie, and she's out of there. Krome and Schoell getting their first point. So rule set for this: first to 7 pools, first to 9 top 8, first to 12 losers in grand finals. So there's a lot of action to be had still in this set. And there it is. I think Amie is using Pelican. She's a Pelican user. I think that is what that is, and it transitions there into that C-spin.
Yeah, unfortunately, also Krome starting off with Gamushiro, but looks like they made a mistake and misdropped the piece and had to cancel out of it pretty early.
Yeah.
But a lot of garbage coming on the way of, ooh, yeah, they're dead. Krome and Schoell are out.
Yeah, so there we go.
Already.
That's just showing you how even those teams are, and a lot of these teams realistically are very, very even on paper. It was so hard to seed this tournament. I met with a couple of pro players before this, and we just didn't know what we wanted to do.
Yeah, when you have so much going on, especially when it's like a doubles tournament, it's hard to really, truly balance it. But, no, I think you probably did a pretty good job. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, we did the best that we could, because doubles is not very often ran, and something I will say, I'm hoping to bring these at least every other month for PPT and maybe for Tetrio too. We're going to be trying a Tetrio one soon. I'm going to announce that at the end of our broadcast. But if we look here at Krome's board, super cheesed up. Amie has a lot more room to work with here. And with Anameru out, Schoell's probably going to be the person dealing with all the firepower, especially after Krome's misdrop there. That's knocked out. Puyo versus Tetris here. And Schoell's harassing with that power too.
I do want to point out that Anameru did start off with a nice 5-chain, but did happen to be the first one knocked out. So that's really unfortunate turn of events. But
yeah,
right now it looks like Schoell has, you know, a possibility that they can get something off. Not too horribly cheesed up, but you know, Amie is not in the best situation.
But yeah, Schoell's just trying to get through this nuisance here. Nuisance isn't going to be too hard to deal with, as you can see. They're already formulating a pretty decent dig here. Setting up for a larger, I believe they're going for a 4-chain here.
Ooh, that's going to be rough. Taking that line of garbage, that might pretty much finish it.
Yeah, but Amie's not letting off of the pressure, so there we go.
All right, 2-1. Let's see what we get for this round. Looks like Krome just going for some weird 9-3, a little bit of a misstack on there. Amie going for LST, it looks like. And we'll see how that works out. But Anameru's got a nice little stack on the left right there that can potentially lead to a big chain that might put them on.
Yeah, they're certainly optimizing for the garbage here, but Krome's just so cheesed up. I think at this point, with all that Puyo damage coming in, it's going to be good to count them out early. And a double dipped Anameru's chain pushing out so much pressure, and you see Amie's garbage meter just had another combo lined up to send. Would have been hard for Schoell to actually get through all of that.
That might be a little bit of an example of stop, they're already dead. Well, it looks like we got BT out of Amie. That's not too commonly seen, but it's always nice to see it. All my homies love BT.
Yeah, BT Cannon was actually something used by a lot of like the mid-lower level Asian players in like the earlier days of PPT, I believe. I might have just spread massive misinformation, but that's based on my own Puzzle League experiences.
It do be like that. Amie followed up with the C-spin, but Schoell is going over here with a nice power 2 chain that's going to send some damage right back over.
Moose informed me in
Schoell is
chat,
outnumbered.
I did not know that BT Cannon was a Russian standard. Apparently a lot of players from Russia also use BT Cannon. That's an interesting fun fact for us.
Dang, that's did not see that one coming.
I couldn't say
I'm kind of curious how Moose learned of that one.
Moose has been a big PPT head, so it wouldn't shock me for them to know.
Gotcha. Amy's doing something over there. Definitely not where they want to be.
That's a very Amie thing. Amie is a very experimental player. You'll come to love watching them.
Come to love watching them top out too. It's gonna be a little uneven now, 1 versus 2. But we got a big power 2 chain coming out over here from Schoell.
Alright, and wow, unfortunately not enough to defend that attack. Anameru has a very nice chain coming in here to Krome, a nice 4, but Krome had a combo lined up, able to cancel off that damage.
Right, and both players pretty neutral on their boards. You know, Krome pretty healthy. Anameru a little bit garbaged up, but nothing that really can't be worked on as a a pro PPT player. Seeing this right here, 5 chain, like I said, nothing that can't be worked on.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I just have to say this is like a great group of players to match against each other. Krome and Schoell are a very experienced duo, but Anameru and Amie have a lot of raw power in their games. I think this is their first time playing a doubles event together, so it's going to be nice to see how these pairs end up. If that doubles experience will come back after a little bit of de-rusting for Schoell and Krome.
We'll definitely see. They'll have some opportunity to find out. There is if they don't make it out of this one, and it looks like it may not happen, they do have a losers bracket that they'll still be in, so it is double elimination. So they got time to get it together if it doesn't work out here. Yeah. Now Anameru really nice and neutral on the bottom of the board. Krome pushed up pretty high, struggling to find some space to do anything, and that misdrop is really not going to do them any favors. And that's match.
Yeah, so right now, Anameru and Amie holding a fairly dominant lead. With that 5-1 right now. But, could be some room if a early Puyo harassment comes out from Schoell and Anameru can't defend using her attacks, because we had a Pelican misdrop there from Amy's side.
It looks like we got a nice power 4 chain come out on the right from Schoell. It's going to be sending a lot of
it looked like
over.
Schoell recognized what I did as well, just able to quickly fire that off, grab a second point versus Amie, Anameru.
Is the comeback real? Hey, look, something I recognize from Amie this time. Getting some TKI in there.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. But Schoell building up pretty nicely. Anameru very near the top. Finally getting off a little bit of their chain. It looks like it's going to be at least a 4 chain. Yep, power 4 right there in the end. That's going to send a lot of garbage over and send them to a nice win. Now 6-2 going into the next round. Let's see how this one goes off. Hey, look, I recognize that too. It's TKI again. Looks like Anameru building heavily on the left while Schoell's going pretty flat stack right here. So we'll see how that works out in comparison.
Yeah.
And it looks like it did not work out too well for Schoell, who's going to be knocked out. Krome still left on their own now, trying to fight for their life. And that team misdrop is not going to work out.
So there we go. First match already done here. 7-2. Fairly dominant start from Anameru and Amie to put them into top 8 here.